Mic check, mic check. Does my microphone work? Oh shit. Feedback, double feedback world. Damn. I think I got it now. I think I got it now. Man, this is a spaceship. We gotta load this motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? It just can't. It just don't happen. It gets loaded in. If my mic sound good, let me see. Let me try this out. Let me know if my mic sound good. If it sounds all right. Just let me know. Just say yeah, or we hear you. Because I might have like a little noise on my side, but if it's fine on your side, then I know what it is. What's up, Rolando, along with the planets? What up, leader? The Gway Wars continue. We got Dank, Enthusiast, Muhammad, my man Muhammad, my nigga MD. Every time I see like or I meet somebody from the other side of Earth, and they're like, "Yo, my name is MD." I'll be like, "Hey, what? You ain't got a problem with me, bro. I can say it, Muhammad. What up, my bro?" We got Earn It in the house. I see you. Holla at your boy, you know what I mean? That's what it be like. Fuck it. Let's start it up. Fucking puff coat. Darn it. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. Hey, what up, world? This your boy, Crypto Bruh, a.k.a. More World Pizza DJ / producer, coming back again with another one of these crypto things. These things called YouTube videos talking about crypto, mainly Zen though. X1 baby, coming very soon with an X. But yeah, today is I was gonna say X20. Nah, today is 1/20, aka January 20th, aka Inauguration Day, aka whatever Trump just said. He called it Freedom Day. He said this is Freedom Day. So I guess we free again. I don't really know what to make of it. I just live and exist. As long as my family can prosper, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what direction it's going anymore. I've been wrong on everything but crypto. I seem to have my head correct there at least. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what this new era, as Trump called it, a golden era of America. And it made me actually stop and like really think, you know, like again, I keep it very G on this fucking channel, bro. I'm only like 33. Yeah, I'm floating through this world. I'm fucking thinking back at like my presidents. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones that I really know about. And what's fucking crazy of all this, like this story here that's happening, is unfolding or unraveling, as they say, in front of our eyes, is that like Biden might be that one president that no one ever talks about. You know, there's 47 or 40, I think 2 maybe is what it is. Some people repeated terms. Maybe it's less than that. Maybe it's 30 something then. But yeah, there's only so many fucking presidents. And in your lifetime, you're only going to live through so many of them. And it is kind of crazy now to be like, damn, one of those motherfuckers might be, well, I don't know if the people before me, I think it's been lit presidents up until Biden, bro. I think the millennials really, and the Gen Z, we really got a shitty experience. And will we remember that guy? Will they only name, you know, what will they name in Biden's name? That's the greatest question to ask. As I was just watching that inauguration, I was just like, damn, what a forgettable presidency. That fucking sucks. Next motherfucker coming in and shit saying, it's the golden era of America. Salty. I don't know how you sat there. I would have called in sick work today. I would have been like, bruh, this is Martin Luther King Day, bruh. You better put this to tomorrow. I ain't showing up. If it's got to be today, I can't be there. That's what I would have been like if I was Biden. Malcolm X, stand up. Shout out to my nigga Malcolm X. Obi was not that nice, I guess. Obi-Wan Kenobi? The Zen Kabbalists, the Zen cult based group. I think those are the people that follow your boy Crypto Bro. I actually forgot to tweet this out. Let me hit him up on Twitter. Yeah, if you're in the 3H cabal, that's what I'm gonna call my cabal. I'm gonna call it the 3H cabal. It's gonna be the greatest Zen cabal of all cabals. There'll be many Zen cabals, but my cabal, the 3H cabal. 3H cabal is live. It's my tweet. Self-laughing. And if you're on Twitter, what's up, bro? Come to YouTube. That's where I look at the chat. That's where the homies are. They drop emojis and stuff. A retirement home. ZFTO says we're going to name a retirement home after Joe Biden. Damn, the most patriotic retirement home of them all. Man, what the fuck are you really going to name? I don't have actually. That's how bad Joe Biden's presidency was. I can't think of an object to name after this nigga. He gotta disappear. He's just gonna have to vanish and just be one of those white guys that was a leader of America. Just, you know what I mean? Like, at least he got that. You know, he's the white guy that got to lead America, bro. Not many white guys get to do that. So big ups to him. You know, put some respect on his name for that. That's why he pardoned all of his white homies and his family. That one's kind of crazy too. It's a different era now, bro. We live in a different world. Let's talk about crypto, because crypto sucks. Crypto sucks, bro. Crypto sucks, ladies and gentlemen. What up, Sun Station? What it do? All it take all my money for the Joe Biden retirement home. If you get booked there, you just instantly just like I'm just kidding. This joke is getting too dark. All right, let's get away from it. It's getting too dark. It's getting too real. Zen, popping off right now. Oh yeah, today is again January 20th, 2025, closer to 26 than ever before. And yeah, the markets are doing what they need to do. I'm looking at Zen because that's all that matters. But did you see how CoinGecko came out with the Made in America coins, and then out of nowhere, Coin Market Cap decided to be like, you know what, maybe we need to do that. So then they did it too, and I was like, wow, like y'all are really following each other. Shit, fucking somebody be innovative. Why everybody following each other? Wait for one to post and then the other post. Damn, we got Bitcoin at $103,000. We got Ethereum struggling but buggling at $3,300. We've got XRP still shitting on you at $3.16. And Tether is actually depegging. It's been depegging a whole bunch. So if you're in Tether, fuck. That's all you should be saying to yourself. Because why are you in Tether anyways, bro? What the hell is crypto world? Especially if you're following crypto, bro. And if you're brand new, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button. We talk about all types of things here, mainly Zen, because that's all that kind of matters now. But we have these classic world coins that tell a story. So we go back in time sometimes and we'll look at them, you know, and that's kind of like this one, this thing called Tether. This is a ticking time bomb and no one knows what's going to happen in this. And if Bitcoin is really coming to America, okay, kind of, you know, Trump gave y'all some time. He didn't talk about crypto right now at the inauguration because that's not his duty. His duty is to introduce America to crypto, not to put crypto on America, because America will put itself on, right? You know what I'm saying? It's just like a new tech industry concepts are just remixing themselves, and now it's going to be in the form of crypto, right? What are you bringing to the table? What kind of app are you making? Is this decentralized? Is it centralized? Like we're gonna see that birth again. I think this is when the beta phase rolls out. We'll get to alpha phase of today's narratives 4 to 5 years down the line from now. So 2030 to 2035, like that's when you'll really see today's, you know, stuff rolled and packaged out. And then you'll probably hear, you know, a president actually in an inauguration say something like, we're going to be the strongest holder of Bitcoin or something like that. Because it just doesn't make any sense for Bitcoin is still the spotlight like that. Like, again, you're broke, you're poor, you're struggling. So of course you want to get your bags pumped, and you're going to make every emotional decision about your finances based on how fucking poor you are. So, roll it back a little bit. Maybe not be as poor anymore, and just look at it for what it is, right? That's the best part about Zen. And what I've learned is poor mentality will always suffer the most. Now, just being poor, you can get the fuck out of that hole. You can get the fuck out of your poor hole. You just need to, again, look at it for what it is and assess as you go. If you want to make a future plan, that's again why Bitcoin is bullish. The president is pro Bitcoin, but didn't talk about it. In the inauguration speech, you're going to hear all different takes about this because everybody's smart about crypto now. And that's why, again, I already know these motherfuckers are going to be talking about, he didn't talk about it, is bearish for Bitcoin. Like, your president, like, that's why it's already selling off to sell the news event. He didn't talk about it. Right. So keep if you're in crypto because you want to be sovereign, you want to own your own assets in the digital space, right? It's a very classic, boring narrative, but damn, is it successful. Gets you out of these waters here, gets you back to less choppy zone, right? So we know this is going up. And again, I've been telling y'all for the longest time, one of the biggest resistant areas that I can't believe showed up is the 108 range. Now, again, I picked that number because it's all about numbers. And 108, again, it's a very powerful number in math. It's very special that Zen itself is, in this world right here, October 8th, geometry 108, and again, what we're looking at is a lot of resistance at this imaginary number that I pulled out the sky. I pulled this number out of my ass, literally. I said, if Bitcoin can get on 108, I'll get really bullish if it can break through it. Just like I was saying over here at 84,000 when we were talking about Bitcoin when it was at 73,000 pulling back, right? It was like, if Bitcoin's going to pop off, it's got to bust through 84. And that shit went nuts. So we already know we already captured this flag. That's why for Bitcoin to go lower than this, you're going to need a black swan event that gets a lot of people to capitulate their Bitcoin for another object at this particular point in crypto, right? Bitcoins are solid physical state pieces of life. Like, this is not just something people trade anymore. So to really shake people out this market and get it to move or do something else besides go up and to the right, I think is again, it's a black swan event that causes Bitcoin holders to have to change them, right? Now, Trump came out with his coin this past weekend. And this all ties in with everything. Let me go ahead and pull this Trump coin up. Like, and this is actually what's crazy is like the Black Swan event is real. Currently, my personal opinion, I think Zen is under a Black Swan event right now, and it's crazy to watch it just show up, right? And every microcosmic universe of a crypto token fucking community, they're all gonna have to have their big bangs at some point, you know? And that's kind of like the Black Swan event. Like, what is gonna get this crypto coin to its big bang and make everybody else be like, whoa, what the fuck is going on over there, right? And then the Black Swan event possibly could affect other things. Now, the thing about crypto is we're a small market. We're still very small. Something I didn't hear anybody talk about over the weekend is the fact that like Bitcoin's market cap is ridiculous. It's at 2 million or 2 trillion right now. Okay. This is where the money is. It's not anywhere else. We are fighting for scraps. This is the bottom of the boat. Bitch, we're all poor below Bitcoin. All right. If you've been in crypto since forever and gray hairs and you are here to not make more money, but yet to be like, I need to make it. I really question, like, how bad were your trades? You know, like, I held a little Bitcoin, and that keeps me motivated. And that's why I usually kick off my shows talking about it, because I'm a holder of Bitcoin, mentally and physically. And again, that's like my number one, because of the way it's born, right? How you make a Bitcoin, right? That's the story. That's the narrative it always falls back on, right? That's all you need to believe. Sovereign ownership, right? Everything after that has been a social experiment. Ethereum is a gigantic social experiment. This was a solid investment until it did not become hard. And I think too, yeah, like if you would have pivoted out of Ethereum into Bitcoin in 2022 when they went to POS, and that's kind of why, again, I think Ethereum is mainly struggling because it lost its clout in Bitcoin. And when you lose your clout in the Bitcoin, you really lose kind of like family ties. You really lose your family ties. All right, no Drake shit. All right, because what happens is it's kind of like free money in the internet. If you got the backing of a Bitcoin believer, they're going to keep getting richer, and they could always, you know, deposit a little Bitcoin into your little treasury or your little blockchain. That was always the OG narrative of this shit. Go and make more Bitcoins with your Bitcoin, right? Like, I've already done this on the show, but let's just do it for the new ones in the back, all the way in the back of the class. Welcome. Go to CoinMarketCap, go to cryptocurrencies, and then slide down right here. Go to historical snapshots. All right, we love doing this on this show. Let's go back 5 years ago, literally, to the 18th of January, the week of 18th of January. Oh, we got a crypto dude in the chat. What up, bro? My guy. Hey, nothing. Hey, it's been long. What's up, nothing? We got Brian. I see you. How much ETH did Trump team buy yesterday? I think it was like 20 million or something. Something like that. I think they're just helping, or they just get in the bag, you know? They're playing the game. Their coins are going crazy on Solana though. They're they're doing a lot of different shit. Trump is making money on all angles of the reality right now. He could do anything he wants to do. I don't know if we should be scared or what, but he's got a lot of attention, power right now. Like, if there was a power reading level on Donald Trump's attention, it is way above 9,000. His attention is so crazy. And again, this is all leading back to like the Black Swan event. If it wasn't for Trump, to be honest, and this is fucking stupid because y'all motherfuckers are the fucking people who did this shit, who believed in a human bringing this shit to reality rather than the tech just being awesome. You know, I've been in the trenches with Zen and tech in general and crypto getting shitted on just for memes. Like, I'm over here like blood, sweat, and tears, like, learn how to be a validator. And niggas like, fuck you, I'm buying nigga chain layer 2. There ain't nothing I could do, you know. I can't steal attention. We already learned this from the GPT takeover. AI is taking over, okay? I mean, it's already took over. But it's going to take over. I mean, it's taken over so many people's decision making. There's some people that think they hot shit right now because they ain't got GPT. Man, ego is the death of everything. But, you know, keep your ego. Stay humble. But, like, again, I'm right here. But, yeah, Trump, Black Swan event for crypto. His attention level is 9,000, and crypto needs attention. That's why AI had its run last quarter, the last bit of 2024, right? AI had a run because there was some hope there for memes that, hey, maybe we can get something that's abstract and random, and it can bring a lot of attention to itself, right? And that's where a lot of the questionable funds were funneling. Right. And now you've got all your questionable funds funneling into one object, which is the fucking Trump coin. But again, why isn't this stuff funneling into Bitcoin? Right. Why is Ethereum losing their inward pass? Why can't Eve say nigga anymore in the chat? Just kidding. Yeah, but why are people basically selling their ETH for Bitcoin and for other objects and not saying we're here for the ETH essentially? And again, I think this is all subject to do with the times. If you run back 5 or 10 years ago, your top 5 was literally Bitcoin, XRP, Litecoin, Paycoin, BitShares. There is no fucking Ethereum 10 years ago. And we're just gonna say 10, right? Maybe we're a little bit in the future because ETH really shows up here in 2017. Like when you change this up, and you go to 2017, you'll see Ethereum pop up here. Also, if you slide through it enough, this is when Ethereum starts to, come to life. People were transferring their Bitcoins over to Ethereum, OTC, and essentially taking a loss while ETH was trying to become a thing, right? Trying to gain, again, its backing, and it just so happens, it being backed so much by Bitcoin, it was one of the first smart contract layers to really come to life, right? A lot of people were trying it. A lot of people couldn't figure it out. I mean, literally BitShares was EOS and Steemit, if I remember correctly. That's like that community all like smashed into one, and that's where like you have your smart contracts or your application layer like vibes come from. It's really in this Dan Lammer experiment. And again, Ethereum is just what I was saying before. It's more concentrated consciousness. So more and more individuals put their ideas in ETH, and they didn't allow others to come in and like push it around, which is all right, because you need that for some time. And it's for in time and space. You need a time where it's just big gigabrains gigging out. That way, when you dilute it and you get it to the people, hopefully you're delivering the right product. And again, that's why some people that would go again, like Ethereum was better when it was proof of work, right? And it's never been the same since. Like even in Bitcoin, I guess you could literally say that in Bitcoin. Because here we go. October 17th, we have Ethereum at 0.6 ETH. And then we have basically one pump, and it's never been back in that range since. Ethereum, like it's like it lost its G-Pass right here when it decided to go proof of stake, and it's never been the same coin since. Maybe right here they can rally back Metallica. The band can get back together. It's underneath that 42 on the RSI, which means you are getting a discount. And I think that's why a lot of people are betting on Ethereum, because you are getting a discount. Whether you want it to win or lose, if you buy right now, you're going to win. Hold on. This is not financial advice. This is just for fun. I'm just telling you what it is, what I'm doing. Because I got ETH, and I haven't sold all of it, I'll just keep some of it because I need to make transactions. So that's the reason to have Ethereum. And it used to be, again, at least to me, the mentality was like build a lot of Ethereum, stockpile Ethereum, because you missed out on Bitcoin, right? And if you would have had a stockpile of Bitcoin, your whole life would change. You'd be rich, boats, yachts, Lambos, all the good shit that comes with getting rich, right? So, as they say. Again, we're focused on skyscrapers now. We're building fucking skyscrapers, all right? Y'all can have the boats, the hoes. Zen's going for skyscrapers and space satellites. Shit you never seen before. But yeah, so the Bitcoin, again, it's gonna work. It's gonna, you get a lot of it. So maybe Ethereum is the same. And now it's just, again, people are coming to the conclusion, hey, maybe you don't need that much ETH, which is giving it an excellent discount. And you best believe, if ETH is going to keep going down, damn well people will keep buying it and trading it on the way down, because you can make just as money on the way down as if it was going up, And What I do think we're seeing right now, though, because the gas is so high, this is going back to the Black Swan event for XEN that I believe is currently taking place, is you have this Trump coin that now exists, right? And yesterday, his wife, the First Lady of America, she dropped her coin, Melina, right? And there's going to be a lot of narratives that spring out. And this is my platform, so I'm going to say the narrative that I believe is happening because, again, this is my shit, so it's what I'm saying. But I've been saying celebrity launches are going to be a thing. So everybody's going to want to protect their IP by releasing their own coins. So there really isn't any better time for Trump to tokenize his reality, right? Like at this point in time, right? Like if he is about to be the president of the United States, this is the most attention you can possibly fucking get ever, bro. Like ever, bro. Today. That's why I was like, yo, maybe he might says crypto, but we shouldn't bet on that because this is Trump we're talking about. Okay, it's his day. He's the number one egotistical motherfucker that says this is I win, bitch. I did it. Trump effect. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all he cares about. He don't really care about what the fuck the outcome is, as long as there's a Trump effect and it appears as if he made the idea up. You know, he's fully supporting and endorsing that shit. That's how he wants you to package it and deliver it. You feel me? So I'm not surprised. And then I'm not surprised that his team said, let's do your wife as well. Because if we do your wife, oh wait, pause. Well, not pause because, you know, doing the wife, you know, we don't do other men's wives. When they said we're going to tokenize your wife, damn, what a world. Yeah, tokenize your wife before some other man asked to tokenize your wife. Even on chain, boy, I swear. That might actually be something you might want to think about if you're on chain as much as crypto, bro. You might want to tokenize your wife ASAP. Bitch, you with me forever. No, only if you love her, I guess. This isn't a love show, a dating show. But yeah, so then like we're going to tokenize your wife so that no one else can do it. And you have, you know, again, this other matter at hand because you decided to do the tokenization of your legacy, right? And it's true, like if you're an attention above 9,000 individual like Trump, you probably want to do the next closest thing that is ethical, which is going to be your wife, right? Your kids, they can do whatever they want. They're fucking kids. That's why I'm not really worried about the kids. I think that's when the psyop starts. I think when people start trying to go down the rabbit hole to figure out which kid did what and like you're getting too far away from the meme, right? It's just about attention, and the attention will always be driven to the person in the ship, you know, and that's Trump. Trump is in the office. It's his reality, is his thing. It's not anybody else's, and that's why it's probably gonna do the best out of everything, right? A lot of people are coming to this conclusion. They're right now waiting. They're doing some Zen shit. They're waiting for people to get out. I see it already because Melania is starting to reverse because the attention here is a lot smaller than the Trump token. Trump is going to be a lot more extended because Trump's attention is, you know, it's like a 100-yard football throw, whereas Melania might be like 50, you know, 50 yards. So you're going to have a faster attention span and more upside potential on Melania right now than Trump. Because Trump, again, it has time to be wrong or right. But this one, it needs to solidify its next to Trump. So I think this is pretty bullish for whatever they're building, right? And whatever they're portraying this celebrity rollout using government officials, right? This is, again, I think this is going to be the normal. We've been talking about this, why we made Emoji Dracula. This is why we made Take the Bait. This is why we made Potato Vampire, Zen Cat, you know, not SEC, everything that was Zen related that was just fuck it, let's put a coin out. It's because of this moment when everybody realizes, oh, you should just put a coin out. Why don't you just put a coin out? Like everybody can do it now, right? Rewind like 6 months ago, all the Zenians, everybody's like, y'all are memeing too hard. If you're gonna meme Me and my ecosystem, pump my bag, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, bro, they're gonna choose Solana. Damn, I need to pin this. Right, and they're gonna choose Solana because Solana is a better blockchain. Even if it's stolen, they still gonna choose Solana because Solana's in beta mode. Everybody knows this. They use Solana. It's in beta. It gives them the ability to be like that. But this is what's pretty fascinating to stay on this topic here. Where's this shit at? It's above here. Mark Cuban. Where's this shit at? Oh, right here. Look at Mark Cuban was like, the best response is to this, or the best response to this is for everyone to do their own Trump and Molina coins. Apparently, there is absolutely nothing that can stop you. Do it on Solana, Base, Ethereum, fill in the blank chain. Get paid. This is the new crypto that Coinbase and others want. Give it to them. Look at the cope on this motherfucker crying. Simmer down, Mark. Simmer down. Molina. Did I say her name right? Molina. Multi-chain. Dude, yeah, he could have just said multi-chain. Yo, Mark is so mad when he's typing this. Fuck, crypto sucks. Bro almost blew up. He said, fill in the blank chain. Yo, moving in a lot of time with crypto right now is some of the funniest shit on planet Earth, guys. Straight up. Like, what is this? This motherfucker's a billionaire, bro. None of this shit matters. Right? I thought none of it mattered. Seems very important to rich people. Shit. Said, go do it on all the chains. Wow, Mark, you're speaking like crypto, bro. He's a Zen Scientologist. You might want to calm it down. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Zen Scientologists speak over here, bro, telling everybody to make their own coins and shit, bro. But you know that's bad for the public. Bad for the public. But again, Black Swan event. You never saw this one coming. We saw it coming, but we just didn't know how it would come. Pause. But yeah, it's again, we didn't know how it was going to form and shape and be Mark Cuban's this. We didn't know it was going to be like this, man. I was saying it was going to be some sort of way, some sort of ID. And I said it to Jack. That's why I saw this. So I had to, post it out to Jack. Like, look at this shit, bro. Like ID on chain. And I still feel like we're looking for that chain. We are looking for that chain that can handle identification of planet Earth. That shit don't exist. We're almost there. We got internet at the speed of light. Yeah, we could turn water. We could turn piss water into real water. We could 3D print meat. I just saw that shit. You could print artificial 3D meat in this future. But we do not have blockchain ID figured out. Right? And there's billionaires talking shit to Coinbase. I bet Mark Cuban must have hooked Brian Armstrong and his team up with some like real connects in the NBA. He feels betrayed. Like he's betrayed for sure. Because remember, Coinbase is all over the NBA now. Out of nowhere, they have one of the best placements in the NBA on every single basketball court. And I saw this too over the weekend. Like I said, it's been a turned up weekend, They did a Coinbase night at the Warriors game. Right? People that showed up, they got free Coinbase gear, got an NFT at the game. All right. They said if you live in the Bay Area, the next one's March 20th. So if you're trying to go to a crypto NBA collaboration event, and you live in the Bay, you might as well just, pull up, see what's up. Why not? So you in the world. But I honestly think this is where we are. And I feel like what Mark Cuban just posted, that's like some like, what the fuck are y'all doing? I gave you the pass and now y'all are, anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. Wasn't that the whole plan, Mark? Wasn't that crypto's whole plan was so that anyone can do it? Literally, bro, capitalized everyone. Bitch, that's what it's all about. Fuck, I'm sorry. This shit gets me so turned up. Because it's like, yo, we so far away from the plot. Then a motherfucker gonna come tell me Zen's a scam. Man, get your mind right. Because, again, the Black Swan event is happening. It's happening. Rich people are fighting each other in public. So for all to see. And this is causing a lot of turbulence. If you have a meme coin that people do not believe in, yes, expect this Black Swan event to come and wipe your camp out. Yes, it's designed for that. It's designed to wipe out camps. I'm expecting a bunch of camps to get fucking wiped once this figures it out. The funniest thing was watching solXEN go through it. Motherfuckers was dumping their solXEN, and then somebody came back and pumped their bags with their gains. I was like, look at the degens in Zen world. It said, ha, sucker. Same with Zencat. Zencat broke some hearts. Somebody came back and suckered y'all, and then y'all dumped them on them. They're gonna come back again, though. I believe it. Zencat was up 40, what was it, 1,000% or some shit. Got up to $1 million, yeah, up here, like $3 million market cap. Somebody came in and dropped it was like $8,000. 34 sold. They just came in, they're like, I'm buying this shit back. I mean, granted, they're already welling, but the well showed up for no reason. Nigga, why? Just like, right? But then if I'm not gonna do it here, but if you track back, you'll see where they got their capital from. And they came into Zencat, they came into solXEN. Unfortunately, they don't seem to be holding the vampire token, which is the other Zen meme coin. Don't forget about it. It will forget about you, but don't you forget about it. All right, it's getting a little retest right now. Again, we at all-time highs, and we still holding. And again, we could have been Black Swanned already. I think Emoji Dracula is doing really well for this Trump action because it could have been way stronger. And that's what we're seeing in Zen. So I'm happy again that in the Solana world, people know what they're doing. They're experienced on Solana, so they're bringing the gains home. But the Swan event is hitting ETH Zen hard, right? And the reason why it's hitting ETH Zen hard is because, again, Zen's supposed to be dead. So Zen is supposed to be dead. So there's a lot of people who are honestly not paying attention to what we're doing, and they think Zen is dead. And I noticed that a lot of the selling is coming from the exchanges. So I don't know if what it is, but what my thought is that maybe the exchanges are using, this TLV as well, to facilitate trades on the other side, which would make sense to use the DEX and the centralized exchange and double dip on the fees. Cause like you're going to pay for a bulk of fees anyway. It's like you're an exchange. You can afford, fee. Like the exchange is the only person trading when the gas was at like 900. I mean, not 900, 200 Gwei yesterday. I was like, okay, yeah, for sure this is the bottom of Zen, because what the fuck? Like, who the fuck wants to trade Zen when it's at 100, knowing that that's just a frenzy, right? When Gwei hit 200 yesterday, that was when Melania dropped. And everybody was, in my opinion, again, they're moving out of ETH and into Solana to get to this meme coin. And they're selling everything they have to get as much capital as they can, because this Swan event, again, like it's inside of the crypto world. It's not on the outside. So essentially, you got to sell one of your bags to get the next opportunity, because there's the retail is not here. Like retail is hearing about what's going on, and they're like, wow, they're fucking dumb over there. They're pumping the trunk coins. Like, what the fuck is that, right? And this is where I'm like, oh, they're building foundation to really deliver this to the masses. Like they're packaging it up really well, and they're getting ready to give this shit to everybody. And you could do whatever you want. Like if you are in the meme world, or if you're like, how I say, if you don't know about memes, now there's a meme for you called the Trump coin. And if you're a woman, there's a meme for you called the Melania coin. And they're going to run this shit into the ground and also shill Bitcoin and probably also shill everything around it, Ethereum, Solana, XRP. You'll probably even get a few BNB. They better do some deals with us, right? I'm expecting, again, people to get paying the, lobbying the, shit to get their shit talked about. But again, the hard code thing here is that they picked Solana to release the coins, and that Mark Cuban went on straight crash out and said 2 Ethereum chains and then fill in the blank chain. Fuck, it's just so funny. Yo, someone meme this already. What the fuck are y'all doing? Where's fill the blank chain in? Oh, everyone in crypto's poor. They can only move. What's that ludicrous song? When I move, you move. Just like that. I don't recommend you move like that. I think again, crypto's a solo sport. You should be doing your research and moving accordingly and picking the winners. So again, until Ethereum is deemed a loser, it's a winner. And again, I think it's just going through its Black Swan event. No one saw this coming. No one saw Trump picking Solana. Right. And that's that's a hard fact. And we see it in the gas. Gas is still at 32 Gwei. Oh, yeah, you can go to DeFi.com or DeFiLlama.com. Here, we'll hit the refresh. And we can see the net flows by chain. So what we see right now, though, is whoa, or let's go to day. So in the last 24 hours, around $469 billion has exited Ethereum. Right. And, 168 billion out of Avalanche, 99 million out of Polygon, 94 million out of Binance Base Chain. And I mean, that's pretty significant to see right there. I mean, these are hot American chains, all 3 of these hot American chains. And it's, again, I think it's expected with this Trump speculation. If you're smart, you're running away from all your shit coins. If you're a shit coiner, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm so happy I found Zen. I'm not running away from Zen, and I'm witnessing people do it, this is what I never thought of. So this has to be the Swan event for Zen. And I tweeted it last night. I posted saying, like, maybe we get 15 million and there's still bots down here. We still didn't get that shit. And there's a reason for that. And I'll talk about that. Because again, I think Zen's a solid play. If the gas wasn't high, more people would be buying it. That's a fact about Zen. If Jack was telling people to buy Zen, they'd be buying it. If people had a fucking reason to move, they'd be buying this shit, but they don't, and that's why it's awesome for the believers. Where this window's gonna close because it's mega obvious. Why aren't you buying Zen? Like the white paper, it bleeds the corruption that just rolled out this week. And we're witnessing the corruption. Like, if you're leaving Zen for Trump coin, you're bass backwards. Like you're still in the same cycle as like it's almost like you didn't learn anything. Like, all right, live in that cycle of chasing dreams, I guess. I have a dream. You don't chase a dream. All right, you set up rational exposure, right? Get your native coins up. That's why we love talking about native coins here, and we love being on the right chain. So you should have your Ethereum, and if everybody's bearish on ETH, that means you're getting ETH on discount. Even if, like, again, the team is bearish on ETH, right? They're not like buying up Solana, just fucking around, like $100 here, $100 there. But like, people are loading up on Ethereum. That's why you're seeing Trump's team buy 20 million ETH. Soon you're gonna see probably Facebook open up a crypto reserve. Like, I'm expecting a lot of companies to start being like, hey, we're getting ready to publicly hold cryptos. So it doesn't fucking matter right now, like, who's buying what and what is happening, because it's all gonna be successful. It's just some are gonna win harder than others, right? And in that conversation of the winners, Solana's a done deal, because again, I don't see people bringing their Bitcoins back to Ethereum, but I do see people bringing their Bitcoins to Solana like they have been for the past few months now. I guess you could say for a whole year. If it wasn't for people bringing in their Bitcoins, Solana would have died. I was talking about this all last year, and you can even see it here. You've been set. They don't set it up for this to go crazy versus Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin's going crazy and Solana is going crazy versus Bitcoin, like what is supposed? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just written in the stars. Literally every coin versus Bitcoin is like in a weird one. Tron looks pretty good. Is holding up right now. Where's the XRP at? Do I have that here? I think XRP. Yeah, see, XRP is going crazy. A lot of their TLV is coming from the Bitcoin world now, because the Bitcoiners are rich and they believe in fucking XRP, and now their XRP is rich. Right? The flywheel continues. This is where I think our mediocre token fits in. We got to break this flywheel of creation, and that's why it's good that Zen is close to Bitcoin, right? We have VMPX, we have Zen Knights, we have the story that, you know, Jack Levin mined Bitcoins and gave them away to his friends, right? So Bitcoin is in stone, and then again, Zen is following the first principles of Bitcoin. It's trying to stay as close to the ethos and the standards of Bitcoin, and it's doing that every single day that it exists, right? It's not trying to, it has no break, you know what I'm saying? No brakes, bro. All gas, no brakes. It's doing this every single day, just like Bitcoin, right? Just trying to run in parallel with the legacy, not trying to compete against it. And that's why, again, I think Bitcoin is a very important piece of the puzzle to have in your community. And I do think the last remaining Ethereum people are Bitcoiners. So this is why it's like, yo, it's probably going to do well, because Bitcoin's going to go up. So they're going to have the capital to pump their bags. They're not going to just let this die. All right. Enjoy the discount is essentially what they're all saying. It's like me and Zen right now. I'm like, yo, enjoy the discount. Enjoy it. Because at some point it's going to reach what they want. You know, I think it's a few ETH away from being what do you call it? Positive in supply. What up, Q? Brian's still bullish on ETH, as you should be. Again, I don't think Ethereum is the problem. I think it's the ledger, which is Ethereum, but Ethereum is just a brand. They could change their branding, and that's what I think they're doing. So I'm also thinking they're really bad at marketing their new brand, because people will continue to tell you, yo, ETH was better when it was P.o.W. And that's sad. Even when you go over here, bruh, to this ETH supply, I think you can change it. Oh yeah, simulate PAL. Simulate PAL. Like, I've always wondered why on ultrasound money they still have a simulate the PAL. At this point, it's kind of like you would see like, oh, ETH is up. Like, there's a lot more ETH. So theoretically, it looks like it's like, oh, that was bad. But that would have kept it going up. But now that it's kind of like stag, it's got to learn its new characteristics. And I feel like that's where it's like an unfortunate thing. Like, maybe it was too early. Like, maybe 22 Ethereum wasn't supposed to go POW. But, you know, you have to think about it like that was just the consequence they chose. They knew that this was going to possibly happen. You know, so it is what it is. Like, numbers go down, but numbers don't. Like, you know, if ETH was going to inflate anyways, right? It's like, why even try all that extra shit? Because it was going to inflate anyways, right? That's what right now is positive in the last 7 days. Let's see. Can I change this? Okay, here we go. How much can we go since merge? So since merge, they've managed to burn 25,000 Ethereum. And this would have stayed. Oh, so it's almost back to balanced, where they burned a bunch and then now they're getting back to the burn rage, which is good because again, like it's like a hard reset on Ethereum. I remember when Ethereum was like $200, and it was the only thing like itself, and kind of another reason why it pushed as far as it can go. The same shit is happening with Solana. Solana is the only thing like itself. XRP is trying to be like a bank, or how do you say this? Because that's not the right way to say it. That's how people will say it. But really, XRP is trying to have the licensing for regulatory crypto movement, and which could be in a bank, right? A bank could be purchased by XRP at some particular point. Like XRP could buy a bank and things get wacky. And it's just like, yo, what the fuck? And this was like your moment to get their bank bond. The way that these psychotic flat earthers are thinking, they might make it happen, right? Half of the people that believe in Trump think the world is flat, and this nigga said we going to the moon in the inauguration, or to Mars in the inauguration speech, and I'm still trying to figure out how that works. Like, how are you pro Trump and Elon but believe in the flat world? It's fucking weird, but it is what it is. It's a TV show here in America. So yeah, Solana is the only thing we've on this chart in the top 10 that is like itself. Cardano could get close, but it's nothing like a modern state. The modern state is Solana. Again, I feel like the president even told you that. The modern state is Solana. I'm going to tokenize my wife on Solana. I could tokenize my wife on any chain. Any chain is great for her, but this is the one I'm going to choose. ETH is a stable coin. we never been to the moon. Hey, yo, that's like a conflict of interest, right? Though, like, it's like, yo, if you really believe in the non-space theory, like, what about Trump's? Like, I want to hear that from someone. Like, how are they coping with that? Like, yo, they bringing space back. How do you feel? It's all fake. It's still fake, but you voted. I don't know. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, that's like where I'm seeing ETH. Like, there's some hardcore believers that are not gonna let this die. They all have Bitcoin, so it's pretty positive, even though it might not be getting a lot of retail speculation. Because I think there's retail inside of crypto. There's people who know how to get access, and they need to be relabeled. Like, we bunch together retail as if it's like dumb money. But really, there's a lot of smart, dumb money inside of the crypto space. And that's kind of what we're seeing moving right now, is the dumb, smart money, right? When retail shows up, that's just dumb money. It's just people coming in, and again, they're going to be buying XRP because XRP has licenses, right? Fuck the narrative of it. It's not it's not decentralized. They got licenses now. People like that. It makes them money. They like the hard work and dedication. Right? Retail's going to show up and buy Ethereum, and the narrative is flipped. They might buy ETH only to stake and make it liquidity. Right? ETH is, I've been saying this, headed towards shelving itself. You don't move Ethereum around like we used to. That is retarded. Like, why would you be doing any sorts of burning, like, unless you're making a Zen coin, which is again a new dynamic way of transferring value, right? You can take a Zen coin, burn it for XN, and transfer the value all through the internet. No need for a middleman, no need for KYC, no need for any other entity but you and the blockchain, and you can do what you want to do. Right. So that's kind of like, and you don't do that with ETH, man. That's too expensive, because Ethereum is going to be worth so much more. Right. As everyone catches on to, oh, just hold your Ethereum. Just hold it. Stop trying to act like this shit's supposed to be moved. Put it in the vault. Right. You know it's coming. That's the last thing they could talk about in Ethereum to keep it alive, is put it in the vault. You get enough people to vault the ETH and use it as needed, like a credit card, or like a secured credit card, it will naturally go up in price. And again, as long as it stays close to Bitcoin, people will chance speculation, and they will put their Bitcoins into ETH because there's a lot of decentralized ramps. And same like with X1 chain coming out, who's to say someone doesn't reverse engineer the burn and like make it a way so that like you can end up back on the Ethereum side for burning coins in X1? Like you just, they just reverse engineer the system. It's possible, right? Because we're doing it in Emoji Dracula. We're reverse engineering the Zen burn to X1 using Emoji Dracula instead, right? So you burn Emoji Dracula and you get a token on the other side. Same as Zen, just not using the Zen coin. So that's kind of like the reverse engineer perspective of it. But yeah, Solana doesn't have, there's no competitor to Solana. There's no reason to shelf it. There's 100% reason to own it. And that's why we're in the same fucking boat we were when I saw Ethereum. Actually, let's go to apple.com. How much is some AirPod Pros right now? Or AirPod Max Pros? How much are them shits? Let's see here. AirPods. AirPod Pros, $129. AirPod Pro. Oh wait. Oh, that's AirPod 4. So AirPod Pros $249. So you got a decision to make right the fuck now. You can buy some AirPod Pro 2s, or you can buy a Solana, because this was the same shit when Air Max. When did the Apple Air Max Pros came out? Apple. Oh, I keep saying Air Max because I like Nike, but it's about Hoka time. It's Hokas all day. Damn, I can't spell. Save us from the meme lord. Clout Cox. Hey, shout out to my bro Clout Cox. No more political coins for me unless it's Bernie Sanders. Yo, I would totally get Bernie Sanders coin. Yo, if Bernie tokenizes himself, that one is fucking to the sky. As an American, to my others out there that don't know our politicians, Bernie coin would fucking go up. This is not financial advice at fucking all. I just also fuck with Bernie Sanders and Balenciaga. And Balenciaga stole his font. They stole his font. Bernie is ready for the meme. Let's see. When did these come out? Oh, yeah. So these came out, December 15th, 2020 is when these came out. And, like, let's see how much Ethereum was when those AirPod Max came out. All right. I've been here before. I've already had to make this decision before. Now it's on you. It's your turn. All right, yeah. See, at the time, all right, we got to go back a previous week. Yeah. So you see here, at the time, Ethereum was $589. And the AirPod Maxes came out at $549. You had a fucking choice. You had a choice. You gonna buy these stupid ass AirPod Maxes and get one, God, this is a nice headphone experience, or are you gonna buy Ethereum right now? It was that easy. Damn, look at the XRP, 50 cents. Shit. Damn, look at Binance Coin. Even right there, it's like, yo, Binance Coin, $29. Right, and this is before the pump. This is when Bitcoin was getting back to the 20K. Right, this is a whole world right here. I'll never forget this world. This is a fun world. This is when everything popped. You had Tron at 2 cents. See, Tron never moved, dog. Tron has never moved. I love Tron, but it's never moved. Shit. Yeah, Binance Coin moved hard. Cardano moved pretty good. Litecoin fell off. Bitcoin Cash is doing all right, but I would say XRP, Ethereum, Binance Coin. You know what I'm saying? Shit. A lot of these other ones don't exist. I guess we'll throw Tron in there. Honorary. They got a 10x. Honorary Tron coin. But yeah, that'd be the 5 or the 4 right there. Whatever. And that's why, again, it's your decision. You can do whatever you want to do. Literally, Solana costs AirPod 2s, bro. AirPod Pro 2s, bro. Fucking 1 Solana. Which one are you going to choose? Are you going to be a teenager and choose the fucking headphones? For real, for real? I bet. I'm about to make that meme. Please don't steal it from me. Fuck them Hoka shoes. Oh, hell no. It's Hoka gang, bro, all day. I like Hokas. You maybe, I don't know. These are my dad's shoes. I'm not a father. I might have some kids, you know, that are mentally mine, but I don't have any physical kids. And this is my dad's shoe. I fucking love Hokas. Free promo. Nothing to do with crypto, but I'm passionate about these Hokas. Don't talk shit about them. Right? These motherfuckers go up. Maybe you need to go shopping with me with the Hokas, bro. I'll get you some fire ass Hokas. Our XENblocks maps, aka XenMaps, still a thing. They were a thing, and then like Tree kind of stopped going hard for them. Inscriptions are special, you know, but the real question in inscriptions is like, again, like how long are they gonna last? Are people gonna go back and get these things? And I seen today, actually, meme space. Meme pool space. They created like an ordinals version of it. Can I see it here? Nah. You know who I can go to though to see it? The most hated. I got 3 pairs, but I still broke my ankles in the bitches. Well, damn, man. Damn. I mean, damn. I don't know. I can't say anything then, I guess. I'm fucking fried. I'm fried. Hey, there we go. Javier knows what's up. He loves his Hokas. He gets it. Free Hokas for Javier when we get there, bro. When I get the sponsorship, dog, I'm sending you Hokas first because you fucking represent. I love the Tron APY. It's very good, says Tekken. Man, why do y'all like that so much, bro? Yeah, feel the burn. See, Bernie's ready. But yeah, right here, what is this shit? Meme. Oh, so they just put meme pool instead of mem pool. So I just gotta add an E. Oh, I got a little mix. So yeah, they got this going on right now, which is kind of funny. I saw this. There's some crypto shit for y'all. So like they changed up ordinals. If you don't know, like mempool was like the very first like block explorer to really take on this ideology that, hey, maybe we can make something out of Bitcoin with this ordinal run. So they kind of changed how people looked at it, made it a little bit more like, you know, just a little bit more visual, so you can see what the Bitcoin blockchain looks like, right? And I mean, it kind of, again, I like this because it shows a lot, and it kind of shows you everything that you need to know about blockchain. You know, every 10 minutes there's a new block, right? So you got 6 blocks here. This is an hour's worth of blocks. It's super simple. It tells you, you know, again, transaction fees, how much it costs if you want to do no priority versus, you know, stomping out the person in front of you so you can get your shit through first. You know what I'm saying? But now they've added this little cute gesture. Look at this. Look at this ugly thing that's now inscribed on a Bitcoin. It can never be removed. What a virus. But yeah, you know, sometimes maybe they might look cool, but I honestly, I don't fucking know. I'm not really into putting things on my Bitcoins anymore. That's my only thing about ordinals. I got a night, I'm good. What happens when they start inscribing dick pics? We already know that human beings are weirdos, but yeah, the inscribing part on the whole Bitcoin thing, that's the only thing that is the kicker. When are they gonna make it so I can take the ugly photo off my Satoshi so I can sell it again? No one told me about that part. Oh yeah, so you might just be sitting on stats because they made a mechanism where you can't, accidentally sell your ordinal. I'm like, no, bro, I need that ordinal turned back into a Satoshi. That is more valuable. But it's cute, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to them trying to live their world. I think, again, that's going to hold back Bitcoin, and why you don't see the president choosing Bitcoin to release Trump coin. It's based off of rationalities like that. Like, you need a platform to be able to trade. Bitcoin's not that. Ethereum is definitely not that. It was that at some point, but again, the whole point was to burn ETH, and it's all backfired. They fragmented Ethereum. They moved everybody to layer 2s. So now the mainframe needs a narrative. The narrative can't be people are going to use it. It's not enough. People use a lot of chains. Actually, since we've been talking, it looks like it's getting a little deflationary right now. Right? It's adding. So if it's going up, that means it should be doing pretty all right. So, man, it's going to burn a lot right now while people are trying to, what do you call it? Yeah, you see it's burning right now. So it's going to burn a lot while people move around and make moves. Actually, these 24-hour periods I've been looking, because again, we're in the Zen. So I've been looking at these 24 hours in ETH, and I haven't seen gas like this in hella long. Like 400 Ethereum used. Like, it's a validator season right now. I think that's what I'm saying. Like, we're going to see a whole restructure. We could literally see Ethereum actually do it, where they say, you know what? 1 ETH is all you need to run a validator. Especially with XEN on the horizon. That's one way to make noise. Is to say, like, we're going to make a better validator set. But again, XEN is coming out. They've already cornered that narrative of being like, let's make it cheaper for people to participate. So Vitalik would just be following us. And it wouldn't look as good because when XEN is live, people would be like, well, why would I choose ETH now that there's an SVM with cheap node space? That's, just like Solana and running in parallel with it, right? Like XEN and Solana are not in competition. They're running together. Actually, when XEN comes out, it's a relief for Solana because how, like, last night it was all bottlenecked. Essentially, you could use a piece of layer or like of XEN as like a settlement for Solana based activity. Like, somebody could make that shit for sure and make it almost like there's a layer 2 inside of the layer 1 that's relaying back to Solana to like help with payload as people are like jamming into the blockchain. It's like some of the fees they get converted from Solana to XN, and then now our validator set is becoming enriched because of how much is flowing into the crypto space, right? I mean, that's why everyone set up a fucking layer 2, dude. Let's be honest. Like, everybody that set up a layer 2 only did it to mooch off of Ethereum's success because none of them could figure it the fuck out. That's my whole thesis on that. And that's why we got further and further and further away. Bitcoin, that is. Right? Bitcoin's total market cap is just so far away from everybody else's. Right? That's trust. Motherfuckers trust Bitcoin, bro. They don't really trust Ethereum like we think they do. Or at least as it's built. You know what I'm saying? ETH is just trusted inside of the space, which is very small, $66 billion. Very small space, right? Solana, wow, Solana. It just added 2 billion overnight, dog. That was some overnight shit. Yeah, that was overnight. It was down here. See, 8.29 billion. Now it's sitting at 11 billion. added over 3 billion in 24 hours because of the Melania coin. Right? These are just the facts, bro. These are just the facts. You're not going to want to be running against Solana. Or, like, I see a lot of people in the Zen community right now. I don't fucking know why they're over here. But they are. And they're trying out Sui. And I don't know how many more read between the lines that you guys are going to need before you realize don't follow the chain in the footsteps of something great. Right? You want to be, you're on a Xenian, you're getting ready to be on a chain that's running side by side, parallel. Like Tolly and Jack are slapping hands and shit because they're just fucking up the world together. Which is like, it's gonna be real. Like, we're gonna see this. They already are hyped for what they've got going. Right? And I think, again, a lot of people did not decide to help out Solana. So they don't get any payload, and now they gotta fucking shit on it because they don't get no payload from fucking Solana. Even I posted it, bro. I wish Trump was on Ethereum so I could bring some of the payload back to Zen, right? But since it's on Solana, I really have to bring my soul back to ETH. And I'm good on that. A lot of people are good on that. A lot of people are good on that, right? They're totally fine with staying in Solana. Right? And Tron, we love Tron. Tron is like fun. It's like the honorary mention because, you know, again, their stable coin market cap is what keeps them up. Right? And they're going hard with stables. They're coming in. Justin Sun is going to say, I'm an American company. And they have been registered in America for a long time. A long time. So I'm waiting for that, you know, that thing to happen. I'm an American company. I'm sure that's why we're still seeing Tron hang out up here. Wow, we finally got a TVL update on Bitcoin on this thing. And it's looking like TLV on Bitcoin is now going up. I don't know what Babylon is. Restaking or something. This might be something cool to go through. It looks like we got an LST. Wow, that'd be kind of nuts. If they're doing liquid staking on Bitcoin on chain, that would be fucking up. I mean, that's what we want. We want real stats, not SB, BTC, or BTC, you know, or CB, BTC. That's not the wave. That's not what we want. Like that's controlled by Coinbase. Like, we can collateralize Bitcoin on chain if it's enabled. So this is awesome to see because now this flipped Binance, which is good because Binance is going to keep a lot of their Bitcoins off chain. It's easier for them to navigate. Base is coming up. Arbitrum is coming up. Arbitrum is booming right now because a lot of people seem to think that seems to be there at layer 2. Right? It's like when L2s came out, Arbitrum was the one. And then it was a base. So like what I've been watching was the bridges. It's like another fun thing to watch right now. The overview of these bridges. Because what you see is like everyone's flowing in Arbitrum and base. Right? That's over the last month. Over last month, these two are the layer 2s of choice for someone on Ethereum. Obviously. Astronomical. Way ahead. They're above Solana. Together, they shit on Solana. They make Solana look like people aren't really moving there, which is still bullish for Solana because it's like, damn, maybe people really aren't moving to Solana. You know, maybe a lot of the money in Solana is consolidating into two coins right now. And maybe there are people from other places really looking for something to do. Right? All that speculation is up in the game. But this is where I'm looking at it heavy right now. Arbitrum is number 1 in bridging right now. And then it's Solana. So I have a feeling that like that's probably what Base is trying to do. The fact that people are running out of Base, you know, maybe Arbitrum is where you want to find yourself in the ETH world layer 2. I mean, there's no Zen over there. I don't know why. Be a good question for Jack. Like, why didn't you kill Arbitrum too? Like, are you trying to let them live? He's like, I'm gonna let them live. We'll let them do their thing. Right. But that's where I think a lot of the trading is happening right now. It's on Arbitrum, not as much on Base. And people are moving from Ethereum into Arbitrum with their ETH, and they're keeping, they're trading alive. So that's why I'm not discounting Ethereum 100% because their solutions are working. Right? This is what Solana needs. Why X1 needs to exist. There needs to be something else absorbing like its net flows. You know what I'm saying? Like it's bridging. You don't want it to just get bridged right into like a chain. You want it to be bridged in an ecosystem. That's all Ethereum was doing. They just made a bunch of bridges, bunch of layer 2 bridges saying, hey, why don't you work on this stack? Why don't you work on that stack? And I showed you this last time. It's called the super chain. XeNFi is on Arbitrum. Yeah, XeNFi had the right moves that they didn't fucking skedaddle. Like, I don't know why they skedaddled. There was no need to skedaddle. Especially right now, seeing this data, like it looks like Arbitrum would have been the wave. Because yeah, a lot of people in ETH are choosing that chain. They're like, I'm moving over here. So yeah, this right here, this is the super chain. It's basically all the layer 2s together. Actually, I don't see Arbitrum here in the super chain. Actually, hold on. Let me pump my brakes. Let me pump my brakes. I don't know shit about them. I'm just assuming that they're part of the gang. But that's kind of weird to see. That makes me think they're not part of the gang. Ooh. I can't spell right now, guys. Wow, that'd be pretty bullish for their own token. I'm honestly not, my radar isn't on this. But I would say, like, yeah, that's pretty bullish for their coin. If it's down like it is, yeah, this is a play. I'm gonna have to ask the Google. Arbitrum does not use the term superchain in its official document announcements. However, Arbitrum has introduced a concept called orbit chain, which can be seen as a parallel optimistic superchain. Orbit chain allows developers to launch their own layer 2s or layer 3 chains that settle on Arbitrum 1 or Nova, providing flexibility and customization to specific apps. LOLs. So these motherfuckers are ganging up on each other. Arbitrum is winning. Wow, I didn't even know that. Arbitrum is fucking winning. What a discovery. Yo, they might save Ethereum. I'm not heavy in that layer 2. But that's a good find or a good thing to see. That there's a discrepancy. You want to see the conflict of interest. It helps me feel like, okay, cool, there's not just one direction. And it does feel like Vitalik has chosen, the super chain over Arbitrum's orbit chain. Looks like the orbit chain is what Arbitrum has coming. Yeah, November 14th, 2024. Yeah, Arbitrum orbit. That's crazy. So we doing our own shit. Who gives a fuck? And yeah, this is why, again, you should be bullish on ETH because there's still positions that need to be played. What I really think is happening is the ideology. You're seeing a lot of people saying, fuck the Ethereum ideology. It's broken. It's why it needs to go to zero. Like, there's better things out there than what you guys are promoting. This is, this needs to die so others can rise. And again, I'm 100% behind that notion, and I like layer 2s. Like, I think ETH needs to price the right price so that we can move on, and some of that liquidity from Bitcoin can start to go into, other coins, right? I think that's going to be a really big breakthrough when we can start to see a better balanced TVL, because there's just too much money in crypto and Bitcoin. I mean, as it should be, but it's, if Bitcoin crashes, the party's done. Like, that doesn't sound right. Right? So I do see a decoupling still taking place from the Bitcoin ideology. And if Ethereum were to fall off or die, or, a lot of people have to question themselves. This is something I see myself with in 5 to 10 years. I think that those hard questions will help advance the space and push us to where we want to be. And then, I mean, everyone should want that. But again, we might have some people trying to act like they know it all, right? They're going to buy the AirPod 2s instead of the fucking Solana. So I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it. xeNFTs hold us. Damn. I think my XNF tokens are about to unlock. Yeah, mine's unlocked. I just don't know how to get to them, or I would totally do it. I got that ARB on Optimism airdrop back in the day. It was a dud. It doesn't do shit. I still gotta use wrapped ETH and you still gotta use wrapped ETH for Gwei. And once the chain gets bitsy, gas goes up, transactions get expensive. Yeah, I mean, that's like that's the Nakamoto consensus, but that's what I mean. Like, at least it's not like crazy expensive. And that's just what I'm trying to get at. It's like the world is a weird place now. Like, people will really bait themselves. I mean, the way that, like, I didn't even know it until I was in the chat with like Jack and them, and they were like, oh yeah, like, oh, just full Trayvon is still saying that you're too poor to use Ethereum. And I've always had thought that, but my notion changed a long time ago about how fees should be driven and how much access should be given. Right? I used to think access built security. Right? Put a gate up. And sniper anybody that jumps the gate. Right? And if they pay more money to jump the gate, pay the sniper more money to shoot that motherfucker. Essentially. This is Ethereum. That's the notion of EVM. Anytime, and it is security, because if you have something that's very sacred behind that wall, you probably do want to have, something that can battle it. And whatever that object is, I just don't think there's much of life right now that's necessary to be guarded like that on chain. It's not like we uploading consciousness. We uploading JPEGs, bro. I need a cheap ass fucking chain for a JPEG. Shit, I thought Bitcoin would get you the integrity until, again, you go, fuck, I can't get rid of the Satoshi. Now I can just look at it go up. Right? So I don't think again, Ethereum is going through it, but it's eventually going to come back to common sense. And people will calm down, and it will be working like a regular chain, and it will be in the infra for like the next 10 years. Right? And I think just being smart about how you play the game and being real with yourself that Ethereum is a shelf coin. That shit it's a noble coin. That's all it is. A noble coin. The end. Nothing more. You can't upgrade it. You can't do anything with it. It can't get any better. Right? The light is beaming from the Solana world. And I think this is going to get really intense as we move forward. I feel like, again, if you're on Ethereum, if you're not in a project like a Zen coin, it could take years for a project to get off the ground. I'm not even joking. That shit might take 2 years like a Zen coin, but it's not even building up to the big whammy of it being a blockchain one day. Like, it's just a coin, that's all it is. It took 2 years for this coin to do a 10x. It's just a coin. Like, Zen is going to 10x in one day. That's how I'm assuming it's going to happen. If it's not in one day, it's over the course of a week. Over the course of a week, and then that would be the money if it's over a course of the week, because then you would know for a fact it's super solid. I haven't even talked about Zen much on this channel right now. because I've already found like the best discovery you could ever find. It's right here on ZenPub's supply zone. Bro, thoughts about Sui sidetrack? What's Sui sidetrack? I'm not really a fan of Sui, to be honest. Once Jack had told me, or once Jack had said Sui had bad marketing, and then I listened in their spaces when I had bought it at like 75 cents or whatever the fuck I think I got Sui at 75 or 50 cents. Whatever it was like, it was a long time ago. Yeah, it was way back here. Yeah, 2023. This is the one I had like, yeah, I got in the Sui right over here, right? 75 cents. Because it came out. It was an airdrop coin, and my dumbass bought that motherfucker. Oh, you don't buy airdrop coins, crypto, bro. I'm like, no, I'm going to buy it. And I got dumped on. I forgot about it. And I listened in on some spaces. So I was watching it. And I kept in my twos, you know, like what Jack had said about Sui, about how they have a good team, but they don't know how to communicate. And then he was like, that's kind of why I think Zen is going to do well, better than all these coins, because I know how to communicate. And I was like, maybe. And then I watched it play out. And this shit did not talk to people until the price went up. And price is language, which means Sui didn't talk to you. The price talked to you. And that's kind of why it's hard to look and believe into Sui, because when you look at the Sui after the price talks to you, they were saying that they were just going to be a better Solana. And I've been down that road too many times. When a crypto comes in and says we're better than the next, that typically means that it's not. It's not at all. Like, whatever they're pushing is narrative. They haven't figured out how to articulate to you that they are the best. And personally, again, why I'm so pro X1 chain is I believe that in our articulation, our language here in the Zen world, we are constantly saying we are parallel to everyone. We are not in competition with anyone. Right? We are actually at our best performance when the chains are working at their best performance. When ETH is rocking and it's hot, so is Zen. It leans on ETH just as much as Ethereum leans on itself. Right? And that's kind of why, again, it's hard for me to look at Sui and not just see pattern that I've already seen before, so I don't even really look into it. And then again, I seen like their TLV was cracking. I went and I saw like their meme coins, right? And we used to make fun of it. I was looking at Titan. Titan is dying. Jesus Christ, somebody save it. But we were talking about like meme coins, and one of the things I didn't really like about their memes again was like it's blue, because their logo is blue, so everything is blue. I hate that shit about a chain. That tells me so much that I need to know. Like and even look at Coinbase has even cleaned up itself. Not everything is blue. Actually, yeah, not everything is blue. Not anymore. It's not as blue as it used to be. It used to look like Sui blue, where every ticker was fucking blue. Right? And to me, again, that's not where you want to be. You don't want to be spending your time in that ecosystem trying to get a leg up. Like, you're better off educating yourself about Zen, and if you've learned enough about Zen, telling someone else about it. You know, and being pro about this and things within parallel to it, right? That's why we like Solana and Bitcoin and Ethereum, you know, and everything else that's parallel to Zen. Unfortunately, Sui's not there, so it's like another reason why it's like, hey, it never got it. I'm sure it might get it, but it's just not on the timeline. You know, I'm being a big ass hater on the Sui, but yeah, make your money how you make your money. You feel me? Because that's how you gonna do it. But your boy Crypto Bro is all in on Zen. This is the next one. This is the next Bitcoin. This is up. Sui is for slow kids. Sin got that wide net approach, capturing a fuckload of fish. I don't know why I just like pictured you, bro, like throwing just the biggest net off of a boat. That's literally what we're doing, though. We're casting such a big net that it's all falling into our laps. So it's like, why pay attention to anything else? And especially if someone, again, unless it's running in parallel with Zen. All right, because it's going to keep you in the loop. When Zen cracks off, the chain that you like the most is going to feel it. Right? We haven't reached the retail phase. Right now, people are learning how they're moving around and they're going to hate it. Boy, oh boy. I mean, they already hate it, but they're really going to hate it. They're going to need a Zen. Burn one side, value on the other. All right? That's the power of Zen. And it has no owner. For some reason, they were just like, we're going to pick this coin. We're going to burn it. Fuck it. Burn that one. And anything underneath the sun. Like VMPX and maybe DXN gets introduced. DXN's on a dippy. Motherfuckers don't believe in it no more. Emoji vampire. We like that guy. Slow kids have big heads and big brains. Yakobu. Yeah, DXN's getting wiped out right now. If you believe in DXN, go get some of that. Go pump Roz's bags. Roz should burn the keys. Fuck it. Nah, y'all broke his heart though. When y'all went to Titan X, man, I ain't never seen Roz lose faith. He lost so much faith after that moment. That motherfucker was deflated. Y'all killed him. I hope you're happy. I hope the Titan X was worth it. I hope the Titan X was worth it. Y'all deflated Roz. He ejected from open source. He said, back to closed source I go. Fuck these fools. First principles my ass. They don't give a fuck about first principles. They just care about green candles. I hope you learned your lesson, damn it. Out there. If you've been chasing green candles for the last 2 years since Zen has been alive, I hope you learn your fucking lesson. Probably won't though. Probably gonna keep chasing candles. Then when X1 goes live, I'm probably gonna see you over there chasing candles and shit. Damn, motherfucker, you been chasing candles since Ethereum. I can't get enough of it. Shit. I got that emoji Dracula airdrop from holding ZenCap too. Hey, that's fire. What's the beef with Raz? Raz just, when he left, it just felt like nobody was supporting DXN. And then he chose up. Like, Raz had to choose up. He chose Cleo and, like, the gang. And then, those niggas don't give a fuck about you. You're just a developer. So, they hurt his feelings. Yeah, that's what I mean. The Q project. That's one of my favorite things to say. Which is bad because I'm making fun of Zenians. But it is true. Y'all was really trying to get me to buy this Q thing at $2,000. Y'all were like, buy it. Huh. Buy it. It's like $8,000 and shit. Motherfuckers over here telling me to buy this shit. Like, just buy it. It's at $1,000. Just buy it. What are you talking about? Like, this is going to be the next best thing. Like, when gas is low, when gas is high, blah, 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 blah. I was like, bro, look at DXN has got the virus. and the reason it had the virus is because people decided to not build a real community around it. And once it tipped, it was never to be reborn. And that's kind of what I mean, like, by the virus. Like, you want a coin to be like Emoji Dracula, like ZenCat, like those coins you see, like this Emoji Dracula down 10% right now. Like, this is the type of shit you want to see in a Zen project, because there's real Zenians holding. They have no aspirations of like fucking over their neighbor. They're just trying to get to the top. And it took a second for us to develop these, right? Like you know, maybe we did rush into the let's build community. You know what I'm saying? Same goes for like Zencat. I mean, Zencat went dumb today. It's trying to pop off, but you got some haters in there probably that got a bag. Like, I didn't look into the seller. Looks like the seller just sold 12 ETH or 13 ETH. They could just probably be a trader though. Yeah, they're just a big ass trader holding bags. He said, "Oh, I gotta hit that button. I've been waiting for this." Dun dun dun. You know, you always have sellers. You know, it's just part of the game. But again, with the difference between these meme coins that are on Solana rather than the XEN meme coin that's on Ethereum is that there's real Xenians. It's not just people trying to fuck with you. They actually give a fuck about their neighbor and what the coin is, like the integrity of it, like the first principles of crypto. Like, what is this coin? What does it represent? And why is it here? Right. And this one that everybody dumped it. Right. Going back to here. This is kind of where DXN died. It was never going to come back after this moment. We should have all had known that, but we were very naive in the Zen world. So we kept this alive and we even pumped it, you know, last year. And that's kind of why, again, I could see people trying to pump it again, but it's not like core Zenians besides Zenpub, like the homie Yosef. And, you know, like I see him talk about it because he must have a lot, probably, you know, invested in it or a lot of interest in it. And, you know, I'm not trying to shit on it in any way, but that's kind of why I think it has not been successful. Because it does not have a core group of Zenians. It's almost like DXN needed to go and burn Zen again. And I've always said that, like, why isn't there a DXN Zen pool? Like, why didn't Raz mine Zen and pair it with DXN? That would have been the easiest alley-oop. Right, here's this pool. This has been around for 1 year and 2 months. This is when this was created. Okay, we looked at it. But you see here, yeah, I had a whole thing on it, damn. It came back to life, though, because there was no trading for a long time. It looks like people just started trading it again and trying to bring it back. But yeah, here you can see it right. Oh, you can't see it there. I got to take myself away. Now you see it right here. Like January 5th, 4th, 3rd, 31st, 30th. Ah, here we go. 2024, September, August, July, January. So you see like 1 transaction a month or 5-7 transactions a month. Like I always thought this was bad for DXN. I always felt like it needed a better relationship with Zen, and that its relationship just didn't feel connected. It just kind of felt like a side coin, side chick. I'm gonna see you tonight and never again. And yeah, maybe it can come back, but yeah, I think if it did come back, it'd probably come back in that fashion of like Zen pairing, like this pool right here. That I should probably add to my watch list. Because if it's gonna come back, it's gonna come back right here versus Zen, because Zen will pull it up. Yeah, it's 5,000 in this pool. I don't know who added it though. It might just be one person. You'll see. Nah, it seems like it's a group. So yeah, I would say like if you really believe in DXN and what I just said is like a fucking lie, and you like, yo, this shit's going to the moon. Yo, I would say yeah, tap in with this DXN Zen pool and bring the Zenians back. Like make this delicious, and this might make people come back and start to really balance their checks with this. If not, you know, again, I think we can have something fun. Right now, DXN should be profitable if people are minting it, because the gas is up, so the pool should be rising. Actually, I haven't looked at that here. We'll look at it. We'll take a peek. You can look at DXN stats. DXN works, it just needs users. See, DXN is still alive. DXN is still alive. Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay. So let's look at it. Let's look at how alive DXN is. You guys know I used to always check it out. God damn, here we gotta go all the way over here though. Wow, we just passed day 666. Fuck, I should have played on that day. I fucked up. Darn it. Man, this thing hasn't seen an ETH in hella long. God damn, 30 days ago? So, I mean, it could spark up again. If it's coordinated by the Xenians, I'm in. But if it's not coordinated by the Xenians, I'm not fucking in. That's all I know. God damn. But yeah, because this hasn't seen three ETH in 200 and fucking 75 days. Been almost a year since the last time this thing saw 3 ETH. I've been straight up a year since the last time it saw any activity. So it's not dead, you know. I mean, it looks like there's still people playing it, which would mean, like, yeah, if you could bag it right now at these prices, this would be the way to get DXN. I would also, yeah, again, just keep your eye on it. And what you might want to do is, if you got Zen, maybe you want to turn your Zen into DXN. I would just say, you know, move with caution, because that's what, you know, that's how you fuck around and lose your Zen once you start moving it around and shit. But that would be the less risk play. You know, or buy some of this and then set up a liquidity pool between the two. That way you get more on each side. You could do something like that too. A lot of ways to do it. That's what the PTGC founder did. He had a pool ready. Yeah, that's all you really need is the pool. Q is just a money grab built by the gypsies. I just can't believe, you know, people were telling me to buy that shit at $2,000. I was like, what the fuck? Y'all are crazy. Shit is $2,000, you crazy people. Now that's $82. I dodged a bullet. This meme coin went to shit. This is actually a meme coin. It's not a utility coin. Isn't it crazy, like, how we move and progress through the future and how simple Zen has become? Like how, like essentially like how nothingless this project has become to make it a utility. Like everybody else promised all this stuff and Zen promised you pain. That there's the only one that has delivered. This one has delivered pain to many people. And I'm gonna end my show on this one today. But yesterday, only 12% of Zen was actually claimed. So it was one of the first Sundays where most of the mints didn't actually show up. Actually, last week in general, Saturday, 55%. So like yesterday on Sunday, 87% mints weren't claimed. The day before that, it was 55% of mints weren't claimed. The day before that, it was 70% of mints weren't claimed. Right? And the day before that, it was 47. Now, the turbulence right here is the Trump coin. And this goes back to the Black Swan event. I'm telling you that Zen is under. It is under effect, y'all. We didn't expect it to happen like this. Who would have known? This is how you would have to decide. Right? What do you believe in? Green candles or that shit coin you've been hodling for 2 years? Seems most people want green candles. And that's great. That is such a great thing. What a better Black Swan event to flush hands than a new coin. And what a great way to make a double bottom. Like it's straight, it's like confirmation. Right? The sky is the limit now for Zen because I had also posted this. So like what I'm saying right now, if you follow me on X, you'll find all the juice there. But essentially, where am I at with it? Where is it at? I had posted it here. I love posting things. Oh yeah, it's like this. I was like, yo, to put this in perspective, yesterday we basically stopped minting due to the world, not due to users, but the fucking world. XEN is now sitting in the middle of a tug of war between mindshare. We are the only token connected to the physics of Ethereum gas. XEN will ride this wave and come out number one, in my opinion. There's no other coin that's an ERC20 that falls back on speculative chain performance. Zero. Yo, there's even a group of people who thought that that was bad. And they built a whole coin with the ethos of XEN and didn't even attach it to the physics to be in the tug of war. Now they're fucking tug of dying. Tug of dying. A tug of die. Whew. When they said Titan X was going to melt faces, I didn't know this was the melt I was going to see. So again, oh, look at that. 20. Somebody was like, yo, fuck crypto, bro. I'm buying 17,000 right now in front of his face. Yeah, keep that shit alive because they're going to need your help. AEB. They probably got hella swings on this. Fuck yeah. They're just making money off your ass. Shit. It's like, yeah, let me get some more money in there. So again, this is why XEN is going to win. There's no other coin connected to the physics. See, the problem with Titan X and what makes XEN shine is that your XEN goes completely to the validators. You pay a gas fee, and that gas fee is sent to the validators. Since there is no middleman between you and that contract call, besides the gas and the validators, right? They the only motherfuckers that can stop you. It's like, you know what? I'm blacklisting this address. It's been sending me too much Ethereum. The fuck? Right? This is the only discrepancies that could pop up on the map. You're sending too much ETH to the validator. I still can't believe people were gullible enough to actually build a whole ecosystem off of this notion that you get the ETH back. Like, I know we're retarded, but Jesus, I have said this many times. Shout outs to Jake for learning how to get 3% on top of that shit. Because that is amazing. He's like, yo, give me 3%. They're like, okay. He's like, damn, y'all really gonna rock with this? Fuck it, y'all get the ETH back too. And then everybody popped confetti and shit. Sold their XEN for this trash. And now they don't get to join the race. They don't get to be in the middle, right? There's no other coin like this. There's a lot of other coins that are in our spectrum, in our world, kind of say they're like us, but they're really not. That is the key to XEN's success, right? Being part of the physics of Ethereum, its success is our success. Every single chain that XEN lives on runs in parallel with that chain. If it's successful, we're successful. If you're on Pulse chain and the gas spikes and you can mine fuck enough Pulsicans to be like, hey, maybe we need to have a position on XEN so we can pump it every time the chain pumps because it's designed to do it. It's literally designed to do it. It just takes the community to stop giving other community members a discount. And for how long that takes, I don't fucking know. Right? That's what we're trying to discover right now. And what we're seeing is symptoms play out before it take place. Like, this is a symptom of deflationary values. Having 1, 2, 3, 4 significant days of battle testing, right? We didn't have more than 30% mints claimed for over 4 days. Everything was sub 30%. Okay, not a sub, but pretty close. It's like halfway. 50-50, 50%, fine. An average of 50. Yesterday was significant, though. 87. And this day right here, 70% not claimed. That's crazy. You don't see days like that when you rewind time. Only right here, when gas was really, really high in November, we seen 53, another 50%er, another 43. So we haven't seen anything like this. That is Black Swan event because gas is up and people weren't expecting that to happen. And they were, again, they're comfortable not minting their XEN because either they feel like they have enough or they've given up on it. Like they've 100% wrote XEN out. They're like, yeah, this shit is whack. Like they don't understand the ethos that we're like connected to the physics of Ethereum and that you're selling. I mean, not anymore. I mean, most people already sold all their shit. This is like bots taking the last bit of drip that they can. Like this one right here. Yeah, like literally like here. Like this one right here at an hour ago. This is the centralized exchange. Like when you go to this account, all you're going to see is the exchanges. So they just fill it up with XEN and dump it. See, XEN come in and it dump. This is it. It's just the bots at the very bottom of the fucking chart. This is amazing to watch. I've never seen this before. I've never seen a chart die but have bots on it. Like that's a signal. Even if it's a centralized exchange, like they're wired in, they're ready. The exchanges are ready. Even this one, I think it's an exchange too. Shots fired. Yeah, man. Fuck. I hate Titan low key. I mean, I hate's a strong word, but it distracts so many Xenians. It made me lose my friend Kindness. Shout outs to Kindness. Mevbot. Yeah, that's why I be saying, man, that's just confusionware. All that shit. I'm still surprised I survived Camp Hex, man. That shit was confusionware. Some of my homies are still locked in Pulse Chain. Still try to free my nickels. Maybe you'll listen to me. I don't know. I've been captured as the bad guy for having an open thesis on this ideology that, yo, maybe you chose the wrong coin. Maybe we were all looking for the same thing. And maybe some people really did just choose the wrong coin. And that's okay. You know, it's part of the game. You win some, you lose some. But it's just that the recognition that you've done it. You got to really recognize it, like to yourself. Like look in the mirror, like, damn, yeah, I flunked it, but we ain't flunking again, right? We're getting up, we're going forward. In the Zen world, I think we live in that shit every day. It's really instoned in the community. If you get knocked down, you get up again. You know what I'm saying? The crybabies are being flushed out, man. We're going to have a new age of crybabies coming in the Zen world. Because they didn't get in down here. And I'm sorry, if you're watching this video later on, you're like, see, it was just as simple as learning it's the physics of Ethereum. Congratulations to you. You finally got to the core root of what Zen is. And hopefully you're rich. Maybe not, maybe so. I choose H bar, says Brian. Hey, I'm in the KYC, but I got to draw some lines somewhere, and that's kind of like H bar. Titan X is in cope mode. They burned it, and the token still is in flames. Man, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Go save a Titan X, homie, bro. Like, really, go slap some sense into that motherfucker. Like, they really about to miss Zen pump off, go crazy. Like, they're gonna miss the part where Zen go crazy, bro. They're gonna miss it. Like, you know how everyone was saying, oh, Zen, you Zenians are gonna miss the bull market. It's like, yo, anybody not in Zen right now is about to miss it. Damn, Melania down to $5.50. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. This is the reverse effect in crypto. Sometimes in crypto you get in early, and then sometimes you're holding a bag and you ask yourself, maybe I am in too early. Maybe this is gonna die out. But the psychological play is to always go long on the best narrative. And if that narrative, again, like the reason why we didn't go long on oh my god, they fucking they send in Hawk 2 now. This shit was at 4 mil. Damn. Hey, this might be a good meme to grab too, just on some bullshit if they decide to bring it back. As you can see, anything that had drama in the meme world will probably get an attention pump. But yeah, that's kind of how I'm expecting Melania to go. I'm expecting people to read blogs and listen to podcasts and get this notion built that like they're late and that this Trump scenario was a one and done deal. And that if everybody is going to get into something, they're going to get into Trump. So like, I mean, I'm already expecting like that to be the notion that Trump is more superior than Melania. And that's kind of why I'm more bullish on Melania due to that. Like, I'm more bullish that this will rip harder than Trump, but Trump will rip over time. But this will be like in confusion land. Like, do I do it? Do I not? And every time it goes up, it's probably going to sell off into other coins and then rebound and, you know, eventually find its place. But I do think it needs to get closer to Trump. So I'm thinking Trump at some time before the month ends. I'm thinking we're going to see $100 per token. There's no way. He's the president of the United States. Like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Like, how much you can FUD this only for a little bit, and then it always comes back to, oh, but that's the president of the United States. It's like, yeah. For 4 years. Like, he's locked and loaded for 4 years. 2028. Like, what? This thing's only been out for a couple days. Like, calm your tits. Get a better strategic play. If this is already breaking your mind, probably need to go touch some grass. I hope you're right about Melania. Bro, this is too easy. It's the president's wife. It's the first lady. It's the first lady, and it's the first coin for the first lady. So if it's really real, then every first lady after Melania would need to tokenize themselves. Same with presidents. Every president after Trump is gonna have to tokenize themselves. Like, it's a weird world. I didn't even think, I loved U.S. history growing up. Never did I think I would witness it as much as I have as an adult. Like, I am witnessing so much U.S. history. I am not surprised they're changing it to the Gulf of America. Not surprised. I'm not surprised the U.S. government challenged the fucking cartel and they're trying to shut the border down, bro. I'm not surprised, bro. It's how America's been feeling. It's been feeling like they want to make it a gated community. So there's no better time to gate America than right now, but it's a mindset. And I've always said that as a youth, that the best thing about living in America is that your mind is free. That's why you have the freedom to be retarded. You have the freedom to be intellectual. You have the freedom to make sense, or you have the freedom to give away your free will. That's the beauty of America. All right. But if you are born a black person, things are kind of different. Off the rip. You know what I'm saying? But figure that shit out. And that's why I think it's important to understand that this is way bigger than a crypto conversation. This is about identity. And identity will be one of the biggest conversations in crypto for the rest of our remaining existence on planet Earth, because the PK is not enough. Right? I do think you're going to put blood on the chain. Blood on the chain. You don't have to dream or think that 20 billion lick. Yeah, this is definitely going to 20 billion. That's kind of why I'm like, yo, this is going to 20 billion. I'm not even worried. Because it has to raise Trump, and Trump is going to $100, which is going to 100 billion. And that would be perfect for Trump, because if Trump goes to 100 billion, then it knocks all the, it's like the new era is really here. Like, there's an American coin in like that just busted through. Right? If it gets to 100 billion, it puts it above BNB. It sounds retarded, but that's just the way that it is. That's just the way it is. People want green candles. You've seen it. If you're in the Zen world, you should know this. They made Titan X based only on green candles. That was the whole success package of Titan X. This will bring green candles. And it actually made a bunch of Xenians jump off the boat. I said, bro, I'm going to them green candles. So we've seen this happen already. Now it's just happening on a grand scale. Of going back to the Black Swan event for all of crypto. This is a Black Swan event. You can believe it if you don't want to believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever. We can all see it happening. That's really hip to the game. Flows are moving into Solana. Bros are moving out of ETH. Trump is about to put his coin into the top 10. And you're going to be like, yo, what other political coins are going to try to jump into the top 10? But that's why I don't think it's going to work like that for other politicians. I think America is where all the attention is. So unfortunately, you know, like if the if the French prime minister like dropped a token, I wouldn't give a fuck. What's that guy from London? Boris Johnson or some shit? Like, maybe I buy his coin. I buy Queen Elizabeth, but she dead. And I don't want King Charles. Fuck that. Maybe. I don't know. He got to do a dance or something. Maybe start like a TikTok, start dancing and shit. Make me smile, laugh or something. I'll buy his shit. He got to dance for me, though. I'm not just going to hoe out my wallet to King Charles. But yeah, if the queen was alive, I for sure would buy the queen's coin. And maybe they make a queen coin in remembrance of her. I would not be surprised. Like, if you're from the UK, I would be trying to get that account as soon as possible. The royal family. What a crypto account to have. Because, you know, they're going to be up too. The royal family. That's how I'm thinking they're going to do it. It would be like intermediate families of those said countries. Like, again, like Putin, he does himself. You know, I'm just trying to think of like who's the stars, you know. So if you're not a star, you're not going to be in the top 10. And that's just the way it is. So 100 billion doesn't sound right. But again, that's why it's like, yo, this market's moving up. Like, we're moving up to where one of these coins will be testing Bitcoin's market cap. So if Bitcoin's at 2 trillion, expect something in this top 10 to see $1 trillion. That's what we're betting on going long. Which one sees $1 trillion as Bitcoin sees 5 trillion? Right? The prayer would be as Bitcoin sees 3-4 trillion, which one of these see $1 trillion? But we can be a little conservative and say maybe we see a $5 trillion Bitcoin market cap. We can see one of those trills trick down to something that's worth it. Right? That's the relationship between Bitcoin. But as long as this gap is like hella far away, right? I think that's where we're really trying to figure out like what is next, you know. And if $1 billion market cap came to Trump and Melania, what does that do to Solana, right? That's where retail shows up and they buy the Solana to get in, because that's the only way, right? Unless they put these coins out into the public. And that's another thing which is kind of crazy to think about. If the exchanges buy up the Melania and the Trump to supply the coin, right, that's what's going to help drive this price as well. And we already know that they don't own it. Like, their foundations own most of the supply, because again, it's a celebrity coin. It's not designed for the people. It's designed for their identity. Like, it has nothing to do with you. Like, you don't fucking matter, you poor piece of shit. Like, stop thinking that this is about you. None of this is about you. Most of the people that talk shit about these crypto projects or about meme coins, they always got to make it about themselves. So I wouldn't fucking buy a meme because X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3, blah, blah, blah. Like, man, go have some fun. Shit. Stop making it about you. This shit ain't about you. That's why I'm happy the whole 90%. They really said this is about me. This is about me. Straight up. Not about you. Same with Trump. It's about me. It's not about you. 80%. Stop thinking this shit is all about you, right? Every time a meme falls, it's because people will go, oh, they don't think about you. Look at me right now. Free airdrop to the people. Motherfuckers are still dumping this shit. Because it's about me. No pun intended. Me didn't do a good job at building culture and community to, you know, now people got to find a bottom. Like, it looks like it's about to be a Zen chart. Everybody talks shit about Zen, and now we're in the future. We got years on our forever down chart. Got 2 years on this forever down chart here, boy. What you mean? Wait. Everybody still got to do this thing. They got to go all the way down. Then they got to have some spec. Then they got to wash. Then they got to build community. Then they got to wash again. And then they're going to find a bottom. Then they're going to try to pop off and wash again. But this one's tight. Look how tight this one is compared to these ones. That's why I know we're in something different right now. You would almost think we're right here again. July 2023. This only died because there was no X1 chain. And Jack was like, it's going to take me a longer time to make X1. Like maybe Q1 2024. So everybody sold their Zen because DXN died. Right? Wrong mentality in the community back in the day. I think our community is much stronger now. We have better ways to explain how the project maneuvers. We have more proofs to show how this does affect the crypto industry. And again, I just feel like Zen sneaks into all my shills, but that's why Trump is going to a $100 token, because we have all this tech and no one gives a fuck. Like they're gonna buy the bullshit, and that's why I'm bullish on the bullshit now. I'm right there with everybody. I've seen it happen already in my world. They take the green candles. They don't give a fuck about your ideology. They're taking them carrying candles. And the craziest thing is everyone knows that a chart resets. So it's just, when does the reset end? Actually, I should put some lines on this real quick. Damn, I guess I'm not going to the gym today. Fuck the gym. That's a bad thing to say. But it is what it is. They're probably closed already anyways. It's MLK Day, right? So I put an RSI on, and again, my favorite indicator on the RSI is going to be the middle limit. Right? I like to make my halfway point organically at 50, but I put 42. Again, you can look at it. The RSI is historically known to be bullish when the trend is under the 40, under 40 points. So I've usually looked at the trend at 42 because it's like it gives me a cushion between like realistic and confirmation. Like, is this a realistic confirmation, or is this, a pump fake? Because after it dips under here, you're basically in the best time to buy a coin. Like anytime a coin is under the 42 or the 40, you should be actually buying it if you're bullish on it, especially if it's on the daily. That's why I'm so bullish on Zen right now, because Zen has been under its 42. Like we got back down here and we've been hanging out and not going too low from it. So if we zoom in here, like on our 42, like we're not getting too far away from it. Like on another chart, like we'll just use Titan for example. You'll see they get really extended from their 42. Oh, I guess that's 45. I thought I had a 42 on here. I'll just make one up real quick. But yeah, that's still pretty far away. Far away. This one actually fell out the trade. So this sell pressure right here was so strong that it was like intentful. Like, oh, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I don't know why, but yeah, it was like that. But when you look at Zen, you see when we have our wicks below the 200, which would usually signal like a dead chart, we're actually maintaining our our trend. So right after someone wicks it, is enough people to buy it to bring it back to a trend. So even right here, where we're at the nastiest trend of Zen, like this is like battle royale. That's why I'm saying, yo, what a black swan event. Because you don't have to do what you're doing right now, but the exchanges are creating the chart, because that's who's left on the chart. There's no real buyers until Jack says X1 chain, until a group of Zenians say, fuck it, we're buying, right? There's a lot of different things in that part where those haven't been confirmed. So it's just bots trading. And this is why, yo, we're at the end of all this shit. We're at the fucking end. Like whatever happens next is either up or further down, which doesn't really make any sense because that's like people right now saying that Trump is going to go to zero. Like they're going to rug Trump. Are you fucking kidding me? Like that's the dumbest outcome you could think right now, especially on the hourly now that it's finally getting a real dip, right? The hour just dropped below the 42. If we look under the 15, we probably can see there's a lot of good, right? It pops down, goes there, comes up, busts through. You can see here, it's already, that's why I like this indicator on the RSI. Like it tells you the story off the rip. You don't really need to do a bunch of stuff. Just put the 42 on the RSI and just, figure it out. Because again, if it's below it, that's the opportunity. You don't want to buy it when it's above it, right? Obviously, every time it's been above the 42, it was a bad idea. You would have bought right here and didn't sell up here, right? It was a bad idea. And I bet if you zoom in more, you could have seen the moves. Yeah, as you get down to the 1 minute, that's where you really see the 42 get drown out of project. And like it bounce back from it, you see? Or like it'll like it start the initiation and get down to the 42, break it, and then you'll see here it's gonna trade sideways on top of it, and then eventually flip it and act like, oh, it's bullish, and then it goes nah, psych. But again, that's for the traders. I think if you zoom out on the daily, you don't see it. If you go to the 4 hour, you see it's coming down. This is actually bullish on meme coins because the 4 hour usually needs to be tapped out for people to really, like, I don't know if I can bring that up on anything, but yeah, there's some things in Solana memes that are like indicators. And I would say this 4 hour indicator is pretty dope. Because yeah, when I go to the 1 hour and I see it's under the 42, anything is possible right now. Someone could just come in with $1 million and just buy this shit up and just be like, yeah, I'm going to get in before it's $100. You know what I'm saying? And again, it would push the fully diluted market cap to levels where why isn't the president of the United States here? What, like, is everything, or it's like Bitcoin was invented for a certain thing. It definitely was not invented for identity, but crypto was invented for identity. So, that's like the weirdest part. It's like there aren't any identity tokens up here. And that's what the meme is all about. Representing something or some sort of representation of you. That's why Doge is here. It's almost like, why is Doge here and not the president? Like, it's almost like that. If it's not that, pretty much. Why is Doge there? Why is Shabarium here and not Trump? Trump is coming up though, right here, 23. Right? I think this thing climbs throughout the week. I'm bullish on it. Because, and the other thing about Trump is everybody that got into Mega. I heard a lot of people very salty that they got into Mega and Trump didn't use it. Yeah, you see people dump the shit out of this. Damn, they really did dump the shit out of it. Jesus. It was at $3. I was at $1. You gotta do whatever you want to do. But yeah, this was it's whatever you think it is. If you think it's betrayal, my president betrayed me, like, I don't know. But personally, I just Politify was a thing. It's a big thing in crypto. It's ran by a bunch of middle Americans. So I'm not surprised because they've done it once and they'll do it again. So what I'm saying right now is basically don't be surprised to see this coin get some love. Because I've already seen some tears. Because it's like, damn, I'm on Ethereum. I can't even get out of here. Right? Like they have to sell out of this to get into Solana. So it's just a lot of fucks. Bruh got me into the CV LP. I've been thinking about getting back in heavy. I'm holding myself back though. I'm waiting for the sell-off to end. And if you've been following the channel, I know how to spot the sell-off finishing. So we're getting hella close on CBZN. But don't be surprised to see a gigantic sell-off in February. if there's no X1 chain. If there's no X1. But yeah, CBZen is the best coin on Base. Another thing on Base, if Base embraced CBZen, it would help with activity. Also, yeah, that's because that's all CBZen is missing. It's missing a crowd of buyers and active users. Since it is just the same group of people rotating every single day, we're poor. We're poor fucks. Like nothing's happening here. So that's the only reason why CBZen is where it's at. But again, I've been telling you, mint this shit, stake this shit. Don't worry about price. Get in the LP, play both sides, and like just try to stay in the middle. Be the hourglass. Because again, I think all attention is on XEN. You can't get anything better than that. Smoke weed, it's a holiday. You already know it, bro. You already know it. Nah, I hit the gym. For real, though. Trump, Hex. Which trailer park are you going to choose, Dank? The Hex trailer park or the Trump trailer park? LOL, 51 buys and 32 sells. Yeah. Wait, on Zen? Oh, yeah, right here. That's the thing about, that's what I mean. Like, Zen is mad funny right now because it's nobody but robots. Like, even over here, look at 27 sellers, 45 buyers. You mix that with nobody minting, what in the fuck you think is about to happen right now? The fact no one, the biggest, I think that's the biggest non-mint day, actually. Here, let's look if we can find another one at 80%. Oh, right here. This one was 90%. But actually, I don't know if we should count this because it was only 8,100. So it was 8,100 VMUs versus yesterday, which was 11,000. I guess you just have to ask yourself. So that would be the second biggest day then. So we got 2 on the board where we're pushing 90 or 80, 90%. And then I guess 3 on the board because there's one 70% one that I know about. But yeah, we've been doing really good. Actually, people have been able to mint. This, again, I'm saying this is a Black Swan event for Zen. It's officially happening. Look at how nasty it got right here. Like when you really look at yeah, I guess if you zoom out like this, you really see it. Like, whoa, they're not claiming no more. And it's like, it's spiking every time there's a lot of Zen to be claimed. People aren't willing to pay that dollar amount to get it out. And is it gonna move or what? Oh, I think I just broke it. Yo, 2 hours ago, Gary resigned. Poof, gone. Yeah, today he said it was his last day. A long time ago. So it's been peace out, Gary, for a minute. But I need to say peace out, Crypto Bro, because I've been streaming for almost 2 hours and 30 minutes, and we've just been talking about Zen and the relationship of all these cryptos. And yeah, man, strap in. You know what I'm saying? It's really gonna be a whole new world starting now. I feel like, and I feel like you've been able to prepare yourself for what's getting ready to take place. Patience is the key. Lowering your ego and being open to new ideas is the key. Be a maxi of sovereignty and ownership, and really, really, really live it on chain. Naturally, you'll pick the right coins. I don't need to tell you what coins to pick. You'll pick what you like. And I think you'll have a successful rest of this crazy ass year. But if, again, if you're still hyper focused on price, if you're hyper focused on rollout, you're going to have a bad time. Because, yeah, we've entered chaos mode, baby. There's nothing planned right now. It is 100% free will. So, yeah, I'm saying go tap in, What I've been saying, lock in or clock in, whichever one works for you, dude. Gotta go. Peace.